What if the flight itself became part of the vacation, replacing crowded airport routines with private spaces, fine dining, and a calmer way to travel above the clouds? Mobility, ether cruise, is a concept built around a simple but unusual idea: make air travel feel less like transportation and more like a luxury journey. Instead of focusing only on getting passengers from one destination to another, the concept places the experience inside the aircraft at the center. Its spacious interior is designed around comfort, privacy, and leisure, creating an environment far removed from the usual atmosphere of commercial aviation. Inside, passengers could have access to private suites, sophisticated dining spaces, and dedicated areas for relaxation. These features are intended to provide a more personal and peaceful experience throughout the journey. The larger vision goes beyond luxury. Ether Cruise imagines a future where the journey itself becomes an important part of tourism, not simply the time spent traveling between two places. And that raises an interesting question. For decades, personal flight has demanded complex aircraft and serious training. The Airscooter 2 takes a different approach, combining vertical flight, automation, and hybrid electric power in one compact machine. Zapata Airscooter 2. For decades, personal flight has demanded complex aircraft and serious training. The Airscooter 2 takes a different approach, combining vertical flight, automation, and hybrid electric power in one compact machine. The Zapata Airscooter 2 is a single-seat personal VTOL aircraft, meaning it can rise and land vertically without needing a conventional runway. But the most interesting part is what happens once it leaves the ground. Its computer-assisted flight system is designed to make control easier for new pilots. Developed for the FAA Part 103 ultralight category, it is intended for eligible regions where limited training can apply instead of a traditional pilot's license. Power comes from a patented hybrid electric propulsion system capable of more than 2 hours of flight time. A vehicle that drives across rough terrain can also carry its own aircraft, charge it, and launch it from the road, creating a mobile base for both ground and air travel. Xpeng, land aircraft carrier, combines an off-road electric van with a detachable 2-seat aircraft, creating a transport system designed to move between roads and the sky. On the ground, the large carrier works like an electric all-terrain vehicle. But its real purpose becomes clear when the aircraft needs to take off. The van lowers its body and slides the folded air module out through the rear. Once deployed, the aircraft unfolds its 6 rotors and can rise vertically without a runway. The aircraft is designed for flights of about 30 minutes, covering roughly 30 kilometers. Meanwhile, the carrier can handle ground journeys exceeding 1,000 kilometers, allowing the system to operate as a mobile base for repeated air missions. This concept also addresses one major challenge of flying vehicles: where to store and recharge them. An airship designed to carry 200 tons could do more than transport equipment. It could serve as an airborne base, sending drones into action and recovering them without returning to a conventional station. A-200 Aerobase is a proposed multifunctional airship developed by the Russian company Aerosmina, with a concept focused on military operations and airborne logistics. Its most striking feature is its enormous payload capacity. The design is intended to carry up to 200 tons. But carrying heavy equipment is only part of the concept. The A-200 is designed to operate as a mobile base in the sky, particularly for drones and unmanned aerial vehicles. Following predetermined routes, the airship could launch UAVs for missions and later recover them, allowing the aircraft to be reloaded or prepared for repairs without depending entirely on a fixed ground facility. That gives the concept an unusual combination of transport and operational support. Instead of simply moving cargo from one location to another, TBM 940, built for speed, distance, and demanding missions, this compact turboprop combines serious performance with technology designed to make single-pilot flying remarkably controlled. TBM 940 is a high-performance turboprop designed to deliver impressive speed and capability without the size of a larger aircraft. At its core is a Pratt & Whitney PT-6A engine producing 850 shaft horsepower, giving the aircraft a cruise speed of up to 330 knots. It can climb to 31,000 feet and cover approximately 1,730 nautical miles, while carrying up to 6 people inside a pressurized cabin. But the real story begins in the cockpit. The Garmin G3000 touchscreen system brings several advanced features together, including automatic emergency landing, auto throttle, surface watch, and ice protection. These systems are designed to reduce pilot workload and add another layer of safety during demanding flights. Outside, the Volanaut airbike takes personal flight in an unusual direction, replacing the familiar machinery of propellers and rotors with a compact jet-powered design built around lightweight engineering. Volanaut airbike. The Volanaut airbike takes personal flight in an unusual direction, replacing the familiar machinery of propellers and rotors with a compact jet-powered design built around lightweight engineering. Instead of surrounding the rider with large spinning blades, the aircraft uses a proprietary jet propulsion system to generate vertical flight. That immediately changes the way the machine looks, and also creates a very different experience for the person operating it. Keeping something this compact in the air requires careful attention to weight. The airbike uses carbon fiber along with advanced 3D printed components, helping bring its empty weight to around 30 kilograms while maintaining the structural strength needed for flight. But staying airborne is only part of the challenge. An onboard flight computer automatically helps stabilize the aircraft. Vertical Aerospace built the VA-2X not simply to fly, but to test the technologies that could determine how its next generation of passenger aircraft takes to the skies. Vertical Aerospace VA-2X was created as a flying test platform, giving engineers a way to evaluate technologies and systems planned for the company's future passenger aircraft, the VA-1X. Despite its compact size, the aircraft is designed around a practical passenger configuration. It can carry one pilot and up to 4 passengers, while its lightweight carbon fiber construction helps keep the aircraft efficient. The VA-2X has a maximum range of about 50 miles or 80 kilometers, and can reach speeds of around 50 miles per hour, equivalent to 80 kilometers per hour. But its most interesting feature may be what happens beneath the surface. The aircraft uses a passive cooling system designed to manage heat without relying on conventional active cooling equipment. Its modular design also adds flexibility. The aircraft can be made larger or smaller, and a flying machine designed for a yacht deck has to solve a problem helicopters never could, creating controlled 3-dimensional flight without needing a conventional helipad. Klasarov Acro is a personal aerobatic flying machine developed for yacht and coastal operations, but its compact size hides an unusual flight system. Instead of relying on a conventional helicopter layout, the Acro uses 6 cyclo-rotors County Route 60. These rotors can direct thrust through 360 degrees, giving the aircraft precise control in the air. That allows it to hover, move in different directions, and perform 3-dimensional aerobatic maneuvers. But the most interesting part may come when it returns to the ground. The compact design is intended to allow the Acro to land directly on a yacht deck, without requiring a traditional helipad. Its lightweight airframe is produced using 3D printing techniques, while battery electric power keeps the propulsion system quiet and produces low emissions during operation. Charging is designed around a dock and bottom charging system. Airage A868 is being designed to bridge the gap between helicopters and regional aircraft, combining vertical takeoff with the speed and range needed to travel far beyond a city. Airage A868 is being developed for a very specific problem, making regional air travel possible without depending on a conventional runway. Instead of focusing on short urban flights, this hybrid electric aircraft is designed for longer journeys between cities. Its most distinctive feature is a full-tilt rotor configuration, using 6 propellers that can change their orientation between vertical takeoff and forward flight. That design is aimed at combining the flexibility of vertical takeoff with the speed of an aircraft. Airage is targeting a cruising speed of around 360 km per hour, while aiming for a range exceeding 500 km. Inside, the aircraft is planned to carry up to 6 passengers, making it suitable for corporate transportation and regional air taxi operations. And there is another detail that makes the concept interesting. It is intended to operate from a space roughly half. The Lanying R6000 is designed to combine the flexibility of a helicopter with the speed and range of an aircraft, opening new possibilities for transport across difficult terrain. Lanying R6000 is an advanced aircraft designed around a simple but demanding goal: move people and cargo quickly where conventional transport can struggle. Developed by United Aircraft, This high-wing aircraft uses proprotors mounted at the wingtips. These rotors can tilt, allowing the R6000 to take advantage of vertical flight while transitioning into faster forward travel. Its performance figures make the design particularly interesting. The aircraft has a 6-ton maximum takeoff weight and can carry up to 2,000 kilograms of payload, with space for 10 to 12 passengers or cargo. Once airborne, the R6000 is designed to reach speeds of up to 550 km per hour and travel roughly 4,000 kilometers, with an operating ceiling of 25,000 feet. That combination could support civilian transport. What if the future of transportation could take off from almost anywhere, fly faster than most helicopters, and stay surprisingly quiet? The next invention might completely change the way Americans travel forever. Meet the Altavolo Sigma. This incredible flying vehicle is built to make everyday travel faster, easier, and far more exciting. Designed for both city trips and longer journeys across the United States, it can carry up to 3 passengers along with a generous amount of luggage or equipment. What makes the Altavolo Sigma so different is its powerful hybrid electric system. It combines electric technology with advanced jet propulsion, allowing it to reach speeds of up to 290 miles per hour while cruising comfortably at around 220 miles per hour. Even with all that performance, it's much quieter than a traditional helicopter, making it a better fit for busy neighborhoods and urban areas. Safety is also a major focus. Remote locations often create impossible challenges for traditional aircraft, but a new generation of autonomous machines is changing how cargo, rescue, and critical operations reach places once considered too difficult to access. Capstone UAV is an advanced unmanned aircraft designed to operate where traditional airplanes and helicopters face serious limitations. Unlike conventional aircraft that depend on runways or large landing areas, this system uses vertical takeoff and landing technology, allowing it to begin missions from challenging environments with minimal infrastructure. The real advantage of Capstone UAV comes from its adaptable design. Built with a modular system, the aircraft can be configured for different payloads and missions, from transporting essential supplies to supporting emergency response operations. This flexibility allows one platform to serve multiple industries instead of being limited to a single purpose. In remote areas, reliability becomes one of the biggest challenges. Meet the Copter Pack Gen 3, a flying machine that looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie, but it's real, and it's changing the way we think about personal flight. Imagine putting on an aircraft like a backpack instead of climbing into a cockpit. That's exactly what makes the Copter Pack Gen 3 so exciting. Once you're strapped in, powerful side-mounted rotors lift you into the air, giving you an unforgettable flying experience. What makes it even more impressive is how easy it is to control. A smart flight system helps keep everything steady, so the ride feels smooth and balanced. Its lightweight carbon fiber frame is built to be both strong and durable, making it easier to fly without adding extra weight. Speed is another reason this machine stands out. It can move quickly while staying incredibly agile, allowing smooth turns and precise movement in the air. Every rotor can be adjusted to give the pilot better control, making flying feel natural and responsive. City streets leave little room for bulky transportation, so one compact electric bicycle takes a different approach, combining assisted riding with a system designed to make tight urban movement easier. CYCLOTECH Cruise Up. For crowded city streets, getting around efficiently can be a challenge, especially when transportation needs to stay compact and easy to handle. The Cyclotech Cruise Up is designed specifically for this kind of urban commute. At its core is an electric-assisted bicycle that focuses on practical everyday mobility. One of its most distinctive features is Cyclotech's SE Drive technology, which uses a gyroscopic mechanism to help improve stability and maneuverability. That becomes particularly useful when navigating busy streets where precise control matters. The Cruise Up also uses a lightweight aluminum frame, giving the bicycle a balance between durability and portability. Its electric motor adds another layer of convenience, providing pedal assistance for hills and longer journeys without creating unnecessary noise. Meet the FlyNow Copter. Imagine skipping traffic completely and flying straight to your destination. It may sound like science fiction, but this amazing electric aircraft is making that future feel much closer. The Flynow-copter is a new kind of personal flying vehicle designed for busy cities. Instead of sitting in traffic for hours, it can lift off vertically, just like a helicopter, without needing a runway. Its unique twin-rotor design keeps the flight smooth while using fewer moving parts, making it lighter, more efficient, and easier to maintain. Powered entirely by electricity, the Flynow-copter produces zero emissions and operates so quietly that it won't disturb neighborhoods below. It can reach speeds of around 80 miles per hour and travel up to 31 miles on a single charge, making it a practical option for short city trips or even carrying cargo. One of its most impressive features is its advanced autopilot system, which is designed to follow planned routes safely through crowded urban skies with very little human input. Some aircraft are built to travel from one airport to another, but the Icon A5 is designed to turn both the sky and the water into part of the journey. Icon A5 takes recreational flying in a very different direction, combining the freedom of an aircraft with the ability to operate on water. Built as an amphibious light sport aircraft, it is designed for people who see flying as an experience rather than simply a way to reach another destination. Its appeal begins with versatility. The A5 can take off and land on suitable water surfaces as well as conventional land runways, opening up possibilities that ordinary recreational aircraft cannot offer. But the experience is not only about adventure. Safety is a major part of its design. The aircraft uses a spin-resistant airframe, which helps reduce the risk of an uncontrolled spin, along with an Icon parachute system designed to provide an additional layer of protection. The Icon A5 starts at around $269,000, while a fully equipped version can reach approximately. A flying machine that rises like a helicopter but cruises like an airplane usually needs compromises, but Jet-Optera's J2000 is designed around a completely different way of producing thrust. Jet-Optera J2000 is designed to combine vertical takeoff with the speed and efficiency of a conventional aircraft, creating a very different approach to personal air mobility. Instead of relying on large exposed propellers or helicopter rotors, the J2000 uses Jet-Optera's Fluidic propulsive system, or FPS. In simple terms, the system uses compressed airflow and specially shaped thrusters to generate propulsion without conventional propeller blades. 4 swiveling thrusters are integrated into the aircraft, allowing the thrust direction to change as the aircraft transitions between vertical and forward flight. Its unusual Prandtl boxwing design also helps produce lift while keeping the aircraft compact. Jet-Optera currently lists a maximum speed of 200 knots and a projected range of up to 400 miles, with room for a substantial payload. A small electric aircraft designed to put vertical flight within reach of ordinary people, the Kitty Hawk Flyer explored what personal transportation could look like above the water. Kitty Hawk Flyer, a small electric aircraft designed to put vertical flight within reach of ordinary people, the Kitty Hawk Flyer explored what personal transportation could look like above the water. Unlike conventional aircraft, the Flyer was built around vertical takeoff and landing, allowing it to rise without a runway. Its compact design used 10 electric motors and propellers, giving it a top speed of around 30 miles per hour and an operating altitude of roughly 10 feet. The aircraft was designed to be lightweight and relatively simple to operate, with Kitty Hawk presenting it as a recreational personal flying machine rather than a conventional airplane. Behind the project was Kitty Hawk, an organization focused on making personal flight more practical. The company was supported by Larry Page, Google co-founder, and also developed other electric aircraft concepts, including Heaviside and Cora. While the Flyer focused on low-altitude personal flight, other companies were pursuing larger electric aircraft. Lift Aircraft is putting a very different kind of aircraft into ordinary people's hands, using 18 electric rotors to turn vertical flight into a surprisingly accessible experience. Lift Aircraft Hexa. For decades, personal flight has been associated with pilot training, runways, and complicated aircraft controls. Lift Aircraft is taking a very different approach with the Hexa, a personal electric aircraft designed to make vertical flight more accessible. At the center of the Hexa are 18 independent electric rotors. Working together, they provide the lift and stability needed to keep the aircraft airborne while giving the design a remarkably compact footprint. But Lift's goal isn't simply to sell aircraft. The company has focused heavily on introductory flight experiences, allowing people without a traditional pilot's license to experience the Hexa under its operating program. A typical flight session has been offered for around $250. For enthusiasts who want something more permanent, Lyft has also offered a limited purchase option. Most aircraft demand years of training before they ever leave the ground, but one lightweight electric machine is taking a very different approach by making personal flight far simpler than many people expected. For decades, personal aircraft have remained out of reach for most people because they were expensive and difficult to operate. Rise Recon takes a different path by focusing on simplicity instead of complexity. Developed by Rise Aero Technologies, this single-seat electric aircraft is built for practical jobs like farming, ranch management, land surveying, and rural transportation. Operating under FAA Part 103 ultralight rules, it features intuitive controls supported by AI-assisted stabilization, helping pilots fly with greater confidence. But its clever engineering goes even further. 6 independent electric motors, each powered by a removable battery, improve reliability while keeping maintenance straightforward. Its lightweight open-frame structure allows operation in a variety of environments. Meet the Skyrider X1, a futuristic vehicle that could completely change the way we travel. Imagine a machine that can drive on the road like a normal car but also take off into the sky whenever you need it. Designed for modern transportation, this incredible vehicle combines smart engineering with advanced technology to create a whole new travel experience. The Skyrider X1 uses retractable wheels, allowing it to switch smoothly between driving and flying modes. It can reach impressive speeds in the air and stay flying for around 40 minutes, making it perfect for short trips, daily commuting, or exciting adventures. Built with lightweight yet strong materials, this vehicle is designed for better performance, safety, and efficiency. It also includes advanced safety systems, an emergency parachute, and smart navigation features to help make every flight safer. For added convenience, the Skyrider X1 comes with a powerful charging system and simple manual controls, giving users more freedom and control. Stratolaunch Talon A is built to reach hypersonic speeds, survive the flight, return to a runway, and fly again, turning extreme speed testing into a repeatable process. Stratolaunch Talon A is a reusable rocket-powered vehicle designed to push hypersonic flight testing into a faster, more repeatable era. Built for speeds between roughly 3,800 and 5,300 miles per hour, Talon A measures about 8.5 meters long, with a wingspan of 3.4 meters. But its most important feature is not simply how fast it can fly, it is what happens afterward. Unlike the earlier Talon A1, which was designed for a single use, Talon A is intended to return safely and land on a conventional runway. That means the vehicle can potentially be prepared for another flight instead of being discarded after one mission. The aircraft is part of Stratolaunch's unique air launch system. A massive carrier aircraft transports Talon A to altitude, where the vehicle is released before beginning its high-speed test flight. What if the future of flying wasn't an airplane or a helicopter, but a tiny electric aircraft that could lift off from your own driveway? This futuristic machine looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's already being designed to change personal travel forever. Meet the Stratosphere Volatile. This futuristic electric aircraft is designed to make personal air travel faster, cleaner, and more exciting than ever before. Created by the Italian design studio Lazzarini Design, the Stratosphere Volatile features a lightweight carbon fiber body that helps improve speed while keeping energy use low. Built for 2 people, this incredible flying vehicle is expected to reach speeds of up to 155 miles per hour, making it a thrilling option for short trips across cities or nearby destinations in the United States. Instead of using one large propeller, the Stratosphere Volatile relies on 4 powerful dual rotor systems. Each rotor is powered by electric motors that provide smooth vertical takeoff and landing, so it doesn't need a traditional runway like an airplane. A compact aircraft that can rise straight from the ground, transform its propulsion system for forward flight, and carry several passengers is built around one difficult problem: storing enough energy to make it practical. Vision VL Quadcopter is designed around a simple but challenging idea: an electric aircraft that can take off vertically and then transition into efficient forward flight. Its layout combines a streamlined cockpit and fuselage inspired by sailplanes, helping reduce aerodynamic drag as the aircraft moves through the air. Instead of relying on traditional control surfaces, the design uses 8 electric motors to manage its propulsion system. 4 of these motors can reposition the rotor ducts, changing them from the vertical arrangement needed for takeoff and landing into a configuration suited for forward flight. The remaining motors operate the propellers within each propulsion group. The aircraft is also designed with scalability in mind, with proposed configurations for 4 or 6 passengers. Large areas once required days of difficult surveying work, but a new generation of aerial technology is changing how professionals collect precise information from places that are hard to reach. Wingtra Ray. Surveying massive landscapes has always been a challenge. Reaching remote locations, collecting accurate measurements, and covering large distances can take significant time and resources. But modern drone technology is changing this process. Wingtra Ray is an advanced aerial surveying drone designed to combine the best features of 2 aircraft types. It can take off and land vertically like a helicopter, while its fixed-wing design allows it to fly efficiently across large areas like an airplane. This unique capability means it can operate without a runway, making it useful in tight or difficult environments. The drone is equipped with safety features such as obstacle avoidance, backup battery systems, and optional parachute protection. Wingtra Ray also supports different sensors. Meet the Xpeng X2, a futuristic flying vehicle that could completely change the way people travel in busy American cities. Instead of sitting in traffic for hours, imagine lifting off and flying above the streets in a quiet, all-electric aircraft. The Xpeng X2 is built for 2 people and is designed to make short trips faster, cleaner, and far more exciting. Its lightweight design and powerful electric motors allow it to fly smoothly while advanced safety systems constantly monitor every flight. Smart cameras, sensors, and onboard technology help keep the ride stable and secure, giving passengers extra confidence in the air. On a full charge, it can travel impressive distances and stay airborne for around 35 minutes, making it a great option for quick trips across crowded urban areas. Because it's fully electric, it produces 0 emissions while flying, making it a cleaner alternative to traditional transportation. While flying cars may have once sounded like science fiction, meet the X-Turismo, a flying motorcycle that looks like it came straight from the future. Imagine sitting on a bike, but instead of roads, you lift into the sky. This machine was built for just one rider and uses large propellers underneath to take off vertically, while smaller fans help keep it stable in the air. It combines a petrol engine with electric power, giving around 30 to 40 minutes of flight and speeds between 60 to 100 kilometers per hour. At auto shows, it grabbed attention and made people wonder, could this be the future of travel? But the dream didn't fully take off. In 2024, the company behind it went bankrupt, leaving the project unfinished. Still, the idea didn't disappear. Even though it never reached mass production, it opened the door to new ideas in urban air mobility. Engineers and dreamers still look at it as a stepping stone toward personal flight becoming normal in big cities. The X-Turismo shows us how close we are to personal flying machines becoming real. A flying vehicle small enough for a parking space is being designed to leave the traffic behind, using an unusual shape that hides how its lift system actually works. Z0 is a personal electric aircraft designed to make short urban journeys through the air rather than along crowded streets. Its unusual disc-shaped body gives it the appearance of a flying saucer, but underneath that futuristic design is a compact electric VTOL system capable of reaching up to 160 miles per hour and traveling as far as 50 miles. The aircraft can climb to around 200 feet, while its approximately 8-foot wide carbon fiber body is compact enough to fit into a regular parking space. But the most interesting part is how it generates lift. 4 separate nacelles carry 2 sets of propellers, powered by a 25-kilowatt battery pack. During flight, the propellers retract while the vehicle's body helps produce lift. Inside, the pilot lies horizontally and controls the aircraft with joysticks, looking through a glass windshield for visibility ahead and below.